Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Brooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Good morning. Afternoon, depending on where you from.
What's up?
It's the official Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
We here.
Yes. We are in the building. Ready? We are live, my brother. We woke up this morning.
We here, man.
Yes. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Live.
No doubt. To my right, you already know, man. The man always understands. Together we had the plan. We call him what? DJ Smooth P. You already know.
And on the ones and twos, he's like a cut creator with his hands. There's no one greater, except for maybe me. I'm only kidding. We call him DJ Storm Norm.
Salute, peace and blessings, man. I'm just happy to be here. Humbly appreciate you all.
Yeah.
First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone watching us live right now on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
Right.
Shout out to everybody listening to us live and watching us live on YouTube, BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Yes, we are there. Shout out to everyone listening to us live on what? The TuneIn app. If you don't have it by now, just download it, people. It is free. You can listen to all your favorite radio stations on the TuneIn app. And guess who's on there? BKS1 Radio. And you can listen to our 24-hour music play after our talk show ends.
Yep.
Some of the hottest DJs, some of the hottest music. You ain't got to go nowhere. Get that TuneIn app. Yes. And shout out to everyone watching us live on Twitch. And shout out to everyone listening to us live and watching us live on the FB page. We appreciate you all. Yes. Appreciate you all. We're going to give some love. Let me give some love real quick. Shout out to Suzette Crawford. Hey, Susie Q. Shout out to Ingrid Judge on the check-in. Shout out to B. Heron on the check-in. Shout out to Michelle Mimi Carter on the check-in. Shout out to Victor Johnson on the check-in. Alicia Mitchell. What's up, Platinum? On the check-in. Shout out to Deidre Howard Francois on the check-in. Hey, Deidre, you got a birthday coming up, don't ya? Don't ya? Shout out to Darryl Pearson on the check-in. Shout out to my man Greg Glenn on the check-in. Tracy Napoleon on the check-in, a.k.a. Naya on the check-in, man. Shout out to DT. Shout out to Denise Sparrow. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury, D-Mac, and everybody trickling in. Sandy B. Barb on the check-in. Glenn Gray on the check-in. Just everybody, man, checking in. Apollo DJ Jess. Make sure you check out the show from 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. BKS1Radio.com. You already know, man. It goes down when your boy gets on them ones and twos. Now, we're going to talk about some things today. So one of the topics today is signs. Not you, but you might be the problem in your relationship. You can't go like this. You know.
Yeah, man.
Can't be pointing the finger at everybody else. Signs you might be the problem in your relationship. So we're going to discuss that. There's a lot going on. Shout out to Riff Sounds on the check-in. Riff, I see you. Love y'all, man. Very side by the... You don't remember the words? I thought you was going to help me out.
I'll give you a solo today.
Shout out to Kurt. Shout out to Janine Williams. Now, look, man, a lot going on in the world.
Yeah, man.
A lot going on. We're going to discuss...
Crazy.
Yeah. So I heard about this thing about the Toyota owner.
Yes.
The Toyota owner's daughter.
Yes, I think it was out in Alabama. Yeah.
Let me see right now. We're going to talk about this. Toyota dealership owner apologizes for daughter's racist video. We just need ninjas gone. We just need ninjas gone. Y'all know what she said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got the video. We're going to discuss this and talk about it. You know, we got the clip. And here's the clip, man. And again, it's just getting more blatant, more rampant. It's more in our faces right now. And we just got to be totally aware of what's going on around us and who's around us. And I'm going to run the clip. And then I'll come back with the statement from the Toyota dealer owner. Yes. All right, here's the clip.
Without the Holocaust, what would the world be like?
We would have white people still. All of the niggers would not be here.
Jews would run the world without the Holocaust.
Fuck niggers, fuck Jews.
Jews are fine
If the Holocaust never happened, Jews would be running the world right now.
It's fine. We just need niggers gone. So
Think about
mix
that.
Oreos.
Think about that.
What are you gonna do with them?
Awesome. You stick them in concentration camps.
You have to wait till they die off.
It's charging.
No, we run niggers because they do football for us and rap music, and we pay them for that.
No, they do nothing. Do you want to know what the fucking Democrat and like whole Republican?
How about we just kick out all the
Republicans
Democrats
are
and we go on
niggers
strike?
that want to
still
take white
videoing it?
people's money who don't want to.
Without the Holocaust, what would the world be like?
We would have white people still. All of the
Wow. Okay. Smooth P. Go ahead, start, my brother.
Yeah. Before we even read the statement of the father of this, I won't even call her what she is. You guys know what she is.
Yeah.
I just want to say that
we're hated that much.
Yeah.
Are we really hated
and
that
loved
much?
that much? You know what? Because the only reason we're hated as much as we are is because we are a great people. We are the greatest inventors. We're the greatest athletes. We're the greatest intellectual minds. But we're always made out to be everything opposite of everything I just said. For this fault, like I said, I wish actually you would have read the statement before I make my statement.
I got it.
I know, but I just want to say, no matter what this man wants to say, to apologize for his daughter, right?
Okay, right.
You don't just pick this up out of the air. You don't just wake up and say, "Hey, we need to get rid of niggers, Jews." Like that's learned behavior.
She was going in and said, "We need to go to concentration camps and be barbed."
Exactly.
Barbecued.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now, say he is smart to come out and make some kind of statement denouncing what his daughter is saying because he is a businessman. And I know he knows, and he probably slapped around. Like, are you crazy? Are you trying to put me out of business? Because it's not like people don't know who. If you're in the area and you frequent this dealership or know this dealership, you know that this is his child.
Right.
So if his child is spewing these views, how they say the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Well, look, I'm gonna say like this because I don't know the family. She could have picked it up in school and hanging around with the wrong crowd too, because that can happen too. That's the flip side of it. Sometimes you have totally decent parents, and then the kid just hangs around with the wrong people, and they pick up certain habits, and they think things is funny and whatever, like it was a joke to them. Talking about Jews and African Americans, it's a joke to them or whatever like that. So I'm not even gonna go too hard on the father yet. I want to read this statement, and then we're gonna read some comments.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So one of the students featured was identified by social media users, and her father issued an apology. Gordon Stewart, the owner of Hoover Toyota, addressed his daughter Mackenzie's behavior on his business social media accounts. Wow, he addressed it on the accounts. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big. So let's see what Hoover Toyota said, what Gordon Stewart said. Earlier today, a video was circulated on social media that depicted high school kids hanging out and saying some really horrible things. One of the kids you can hear talking is my daughter. We believe that in the moment, She acted completely outside her character and certainly outside the morals and principles that we worked hard to instill in her throughout her lifetime. Our family, Mackenzie included, blatantly reject all forms of racism or bigotry and the sentiments from this video do not accurately reflect her on our true feelings. This experience has proven to be a crucial lesson in her maturity, and she directly expresses her heartfelt apologies for her insensitivities. We are all truly sorry for Mackenzie's actions. Okay. All right.
Can you see through all that cloud of smoke?
All right, Dad. I'm gonna clap you just because it was so eloquently put.
Yes, it was.
In how you know, with the comeback and everything, and you basically got on your daughter on publicly in social media. Which your daughter should come out on her own social media and make her own statement or whatever. If she doesn't feel that way.
But
okay, go ahead.
Let me just say, in watching that little short piece video, it is absolutely in Mackenzie's character to act that way. It is absolutely Mackenzie's feelings that she was portraying in that video. It is absolutely, I'm sure, something that she's seen at the home front before. You do not, like Storm said, you know, you might could have hung out with the wrong people, how they think that's funny. You wouldn't think that's funny unless you laughed at it before. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that's not something that's being taught at home and you're being taught the exact opposite, when you come across that, you're going to be like, yo, hold up. No, we're not going to do that. That's not right. These people aren't this. These people aren't that. You're going to protect them, not attack them. And you were the main force in the conversation about what needs to be done to all these different people. And how, you know, Jewish people are okay because they're white, but we need to get rid of all the niggers. Like that, she was the only female voice.
Right. And see, here's my thing. So I don't know how it's going to be dealt with. Should there, you know?
Well, this actually like the schools behind this, the mayor, like it's a lot of people who are delving into this because they're like, this place
can't have this.
We can't have this place is diverse. Everybody works and lives here together in harmony. Like this is not what we, they don't want that stigma put on that town.
All right.
Like so, there are people higher up who are delving into this.
So, okay, so now you usually buy from Hoover Toyota, right? I'm using it. Like you usually go there and pick up your car. Would this deter you?
Hoover would never get another car.
No, I'm saying even though that didn't have nothing to do with the father, his business.
It absolutely does.
This was kids. No, listen. His daughter came out and whatever like that because right now any place we're eating from and buying stuff from or whatever or ordering from, they can have some racist thoughts in their head, right?
Yeah.
But we don't know it. We don't know it. Whatever like that. We still patronize it. So is this an instance whereas you can't really directly blame the father, and why would you stop supporting Hoover Toyota when it wasn't?
Who do I blame then? If I don't blame the father,
look, kids got to take some responsibility, man.
Absolutely.
Listen,
because
teens do some dumbass stuff. We did some. We said some dumbass stuff.
Listen,
I blame her. I think she believes that. I think she feels that way about minorities in the whole nine. I believe she's racist. All right, from what we know, we only know what she said.
Yes, exactly.
So we don't know how her father thinks.
Exactly.
So her father's business, she didn't say it on the business grounds.
No.
This was in the home.
But you need to understand.
It's a learned behavior. I get it. But we don't know what she learned it from.
I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say I can tell you just by the quickness of him putting out the statement on his business page on social media. Because he wants to let people know on a business level that we don't stand for. Like, that's good business. He's a good businessman.
Absolutely.
He would never say, I don't want niggas coming here and buy my cars. You know why? Because we buy the most cars. And guess what? We spend the most money. We want everything on them. So what he disenfranchise a whole group of people that he knows going to keep him And
Right.
what, you know what I'm saying?
But
So
I'm still saying,
he's not going to say outright.
I'm still saying we can't attack him.
I'm not attacking him.
We still can't.
But I wouldn't patronize him.
All right. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's read some comments. I'm loving the comments. Shout out to everybody with the comments, man. Michelle Mimi Carter said, however, she will be the first one in line to sleep with a black guy when she gets in college on a drunken night. Young and dumb, like I said. And Deidre said, learn behavior. Yes, absolutely. Barb said, I accept no apologies because they're not sincere.
Exactly.
Ingrid Judge said, these kids all come from wealthy, affluent families. That word affluent, affluenza.
Exactly.
Remember that? This is a huge problem. Apologies aside, we need to prepare our children. I agree 300%. Sandy said, wow. DT said, businesses keep up with the racist talk, then we need not to buy from them and make them suffer and not buy from them. Okay, and then Phyllis said, they are all damn donkeys. Love that word. Kaz Minor said, I know I would taste good off the grill, especially with some Kaz. I don't know what the hell
that was early.
All right, Suzette said, wow, usually the parents instill that behavior at a young age, but the father was apologetic. I think she is ignorant. Exactly. She mentioned she pays for the rap music, so she is confused. She could have had a bad experience with a group of blacks and allowed her judgment to fall on all black people. Either way, there are many non-black teens who feel this way. Some express it openly, and others don't. I respect that. I respect that. Deidre said, and there is an NFL player ready to marry her.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow,
you're
wow.
Right about that
True
too.
indeed. Phyllis said, if the daughter was so apologetic, why Kenzie ain't on there speaking her truth? Yeah.
Exactly.
Her father needs to stop blowing smoke up our ass. Exactly. Ingrid says she was the antagonist and meant every word she said. I agree with that 300%. And Deidre said he was covering his ass. Exactly.
Yeah.
True indeed. What's up, Remove? Welcome to the show. Sandy said, I think her ignorance is coming from the company she keeps. I don't think her father has the same views. She learned from the ignorant people she's around. I agree that happens too. Hey, Jamelia. Jamelia on the check-in. Tammy Walker, what's up? Alicia Lee on the check-in. If you're just joining us, our main topic of the day is going to be signs you might be the problem in your relationship. Because everybody think they're scot-free. You know, like, I ain't the one that starts stuff all the time.
Perfect.
I'm perfect. Perfect little old me. But wait till we point these certain things out and really think about your relationship. You know, whether you're dating somebody, your marriage, your long-term committed living relationship, or whatever the case may be, or whatever like that, you may see some signs within yourself, and you may actually be the problem. And once you see signs that you might be the problem, you can fix it. You can catch it early on.
Exactly.
That's what we're here for. We're going to talk about that early on in the show. Real quick, no matter what platform you are watching us on or listening to us on, share it out. Hit the share button right now. Okay, let's do a group thing. Hit that share button. Hit the share button. No matter whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, TuneIn, wherever you're listening to us at, Twitch, the website. Just share it out. Share it out right now. And just click the button, and there we go. More to talk about. Now, ladies, me and Smooth P had a conversation before the show about this next thing we want to talk about, right? I want y'all to be honest and tell us if you think this is fair or not. All right, keep it 100. All right, so y'all heard about Kevin Garnett. Well, if you didn't, we're going to let you know right now on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. So that's what we do. We inform people. Stuff y'all might not know, we're going to let y'all know. All right, here we go. All right, so Kevin Garnett's estranged wife wants $190,000 in child and spousal support a month. She wants that a month. Garnett's spouse of 14 years filed for divorce in July 2018. So now she's saying she wants $190,000 a month in child and spousal support. So we'll read a little bit of it. Kevin Garnett and his estranged wife are undergoing divorce proceedings, and it will come at a heavy cost to the future NBA Hall of Famer. Brandy Padilla is seeking $190,000 per month in child and spousal support after filing for divorce last year. The Blast reports. As The Blast first reported, Garnett's wife for 14 years, Brandy Padilla, she is seeking physical custody of the former couple's 2 kids, 10-year-old Capri and 6-year-old Cavalli. All right. In her original filing, Brandy said she wanted spousal and child support. And in the new court documents obtained by The Blast, she goes into detail about what she's after. And here's a little thing. According to the docs, Brandy wants $46,000 a month for in child support, estimating that she will have the kids 95% of the time. She's also asking for another $146,000 in spousal support, and then another $300,000 to cover her legal fees. Garnett has countered by requesting joint legal and physical custody, and has cited a prenuptial agreement the pair signed before their marriage. Now, ladies, here we go, because I'm seeing it on a lot of ends of the spectrum now. I want y'all to be real honest. $196,000 a month for child and spousal support.
Excessive, ladies?
Is that a little bit excessive, regardless whether he is an NBA player? Is that fair to Kevin Garnett, who works hard and shows up to practice every day and has his endorsements and built his brand based on his athletic ability? I want y'all to tell me the truth. How y'all really feel? That's all I'm saying.
Well, see, DT and says she's crazy as hell. He needs to get a contract on her. And also, Ramute says, oh wow, they're coming in quick. They're coming in fast. Where's her money? Where's her job? Oh wow, scroll. Where's her money? Where's her job? Garnett should pay for his children. Someone would make it bad for good women like me. Shaking my head.
Who said they're good women? I want to know that. I want to clap. I want to clap it up.
Yeah.
Let's clap up Ramute.
Yeah.
I love when women say, "Look, I'm a good woman." That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. But they scroll. I need my mouse because they coming in real.
I know
fast,
that. So where we at? Victor Johnson says she's looking for checks. Shaking my head. That's ridiculous. And it seemed like she will use the kids against him. She need a job. Real talk. Alicia Mitchell said, nope, that's insane. So no woman is agreeing. I'm glad to see.
Yeah.
I am so, man, let's clap. I am so glad to see.
Yeah.
Not one woman in this comment section here on FB is agreeing with the shenanigans. You know, and if you are agreeing with it, I just want to know why.
Yeah.
Like, what would justify, right? You getting $196,000 a month.
Yeah,
child support and spousal
justify
support.
That one for me.
And only giving $46,000
to the kids. Exactly.
So they got 2 kids. So break that down. That's
exactly.
$23,000
a piece. And you need $146 grand to maintain yourself.
Miss me with that. I ain't saying she's a gold digger. She ain't messing with no broke.
Man.
Wow.
When I seen that story, I just had to shake my head. And I said we had to cover that because I wanted to see what people were going to say. It had to be covered the Mary J. Blige and I forget what's her husband name? Kendu. Divorce. People were saying one thing. So I wanted to see if it was going to be the same sentiment. Because a lot of time things get skewed when the sex is switched around. It's like what's good for the goose is not always good for the gander. And I think in nobody's case, if you had the one person who was the breadwinner, who was making all this money, and now we decide that it's not working, that you're gonna bleed that person dry.
Right.
If your only job at that time while y'all was together was to make dinner, do whatever, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like you were riding the gravy train this whole time.
I'm so tired of I was accustomed to this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Excuse.
I was
accustomed to this way of living.
Yeah.
Well, now you're gonna have to get accustomed to another way of living.
Get a job.
We're not together no more.
How about get accustomed to having a job?
Yes. Get accustomed to having a job and making your own living.
Yeah.
All right. And shout out to Jamila. Jamila said it's cheaper to keep her. Keep her here, boy. Yeah. No doubt.
If your job was to lay on your back and swallow babies, then more power to you. But it doesn't pay $190 grand a month.
Absolutely.
So I'm sorry.
Absolutely. I'm so glad I see the sisters because man. So listen, I've been on some shows and I heard some sisters get that trifling nonsense in their head and start talking about
Nah,
why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Why shouldn't I get $250,000 for my pain and suffering?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm sure it was painful going on all them
month.
trips, driving on nice cars, living nice homes, you know.
Yeah. All right, y'all, don't forget, man, what's going down. This Friday at TGI Fridays, it's going down. It's the happy hour mix. It's Friday Night Live with your boy DJ Storm, known the general on the ones and twos. And I always have my guest DJ, whatever, in the building. BKS1 fam and everything. Shout out to DJ Jess. Shout out to DJ Sassy, DJ KT. We rock out. We puts it down, man. Friday night at Fridays in Piscataway from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's the happy hour mix. That's when the prices are right with the drinks, with the food, appetizers, and all of that. Come on out and have a good time. Look, man, when we rock out, we take y'all from the classics to the current. From the classics to the current, man, we have a good time. It was so grown and sexy and popping in there last week. People just came out. All the seats were filled at the bar, the tables. It was just a good time, man. People came out, was getting their little two-step on. You know me, I got a little 1.5 step, but I still was rocking it and everything. But it's a lot of fun, man. This Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. at TGI Fridays. Come on out. You already know, man. It's powered by BKS1 Radio and Smooth P. You already know how it goes down. It's the official Friday Night Live at TGI Fridays in Piscataway. That's 1315 Centennial Avenue. Yes, it's the happy hour mix. Come on out and have a good time. We actually turned TGI Fridays into a grown, sexy club. And just come on out and have a good time. Celebrate your birthday. Make it a girls' night. Make it a boys' night out. Couples' night, whatever. Come on through and just have a good time and sit back and enjoy some music while you got a nice refreshing drink in your hand that's actually half price because it's the happy hour time, 10 to 1. So get there early, 9:45-ish, whatever like that, because as soon as we get set up, we going in and we going to have some fun, man. We're going to make y'all reminisce and just enjoy and tap your feet and bop your head. You already know what it is. Coming out and hang out with us this Friday, 10 p.m. sharp. All right? I want to see y'all there. So now, moving on. Now that we stopped talking about the gold digger, the gold digger, what we have next? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this real quick. So the hot news is this whole Gayle King and R. Kelly situation. He finally gave an interview.
Yes.
He finally gave his interview. You know, Oprah did her thing already with the Michael thing, and she catching a lot of heat for that, about them having the alleged victims, you know, of Michael Jackson, you know, talk about their documentary. Now, Gayle King this morning, on her morning show on CBS, had R. Kelly. And not just R. Kelly, two of the girls that is his girlfriend now. And everything. And I really, you know, when I saw it and it was emotional for R. One thing I will say about Gayle King, and I met Gayle King before. Be honest. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. I met her before. And then we flicked up and did whatever. You know, her little demeanor was, you know, it is what it is. But I will give her props. She kept her composure.
Yeah.
She kept her composure. It was smooth, and, you know, the way she conducted it. It is what it is. Y'all, look at the clip and tell me what y'all think. Now, we got a series of 3 little short clips. And here's R with Gayle King. Be honest. Let's talk about it. Let's keep it 300.
How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were holding.
That's stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to. Love me if you want. But just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. How stupid would I be to do that? Life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment. His publicist helped calm him down.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're going to let the camera keep rolling.
This is not, doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them.
You sound like you're playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly. You do. Tell me, Azrael, why you're crying. Tell me.
I'm crying because you guys don't know the truth. You guys are believing some facade that our parents are saying. This is all lies for money. And if you can't see that, you're ignorant and you're stupid.
You also talked to Jocelyn and Azrael Clary about living with R. Kelly and their estranged relationship.
Your apron is stupid.
Wow. Woo. Wow. You see, Gail? Gail said, Robert. Gail hit him with the, he was like, oh, just now. Robert.
Robert, mommy says, calm down.
All right. Here it is, man. Okay, so this is the first interview we've seen since all this happened.
Yeah.
Look, man. No matter what you say, I'm still riding off the fact that of the videotape that I seen with the 14-year-old girl. I'm still riding off the fact that Aaliyah and documents change and marrying someone underage. So I'm riding off of all that. So, you know, in my head, you know, like, I don't really have to know all these other stories, but we've been there, we've done that. Now, this interview. So let's talk about the interview. His demeanor, his composure. What's your take from that? Just his whole, how he conducted the interview and how he's emotional.
I mean, in my opinion, I think he feels that he's being 100% truthful. Like, you can't really, I mean, you can fake emotions, but when you look at him, you could tell that he's like, that's real. He's really emotional, and in his head of heads, like, he really feels like he hadn't done anything wrong. Like, he got consent of these young women, and why am I being persecuted now? You know, my past is my past. You know, that he genuinely believes himself. Like I said, do I know what's the truth and what's not the truth? I have no clue. I wasn't there. I wasn't a fly on the wall. But I just think the whole, like me and Storm was talking pre-show, you know, getting the story together. And I said I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for everybody involved in the situation. People, what do you mean you feel sorry for him? Well, I feel sorry for him because of the fact that the things that he has done, he's done because he once was a victim himself. And unfortunately, when people who are victimized in certain ways don't tell anyone and they don't seek out help, that the victim then turns into the victimizer, unfortunately. And it's like it's like a never-ending circle until someone comes forth to say, hey, this has happened to me. I need help. Please help me. This happened to me, and now I'm having these same feelings to do to people what people did to me. You know, so, you know, I'm a man of compassion, so I'm compassionate for everybody. Like, I'm compassionate to the young ladies that anything might have happened to. I'm compassionate to him for whatever happened to him. I'm compassionate to the person who did it to him, whoever it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a never-ending vicious circle.
I get it. Prayer for everybody.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that, you know, it's horrible that it has to come to this point. You know, that's just bad.
No doubt. Let's read some comments. Let's see. Tracy Napoleon said this message too long for text, but I do know he married Aaliyah at 14.
Yes.
True indeed. Kaz Minor. And the Academy Award goes to, and the supporting actress goes to. I'm with you. I'm kind of with you, man. Sandy say he sounds convincing. Yeah. Okay. He's an actor too. You know, he was convincing in the Trapped in the Closet video too.
You are funny.
Phyllis Woodbury said Gail was like You're about to get a timeout, Robert. DT, the truth shall set you free. But Kelly, not this time. Shout out to Torma on the check-in. Ramu said he got caught. Those are court tears. Victor Johnson says it's a lot of stuff he didn't defend himself about, like Aaliyah, the girl in the video, said for 30 years he's been doing this and you now speaking out. Yeah, true indeed. Didi Grant, I'm with you here too. He is mentally unstable. He needs help. Yeah, true indeed. Suzette said, I would be emotional too if my freedom is on the line.
Yeah.
He may have thought he didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, I mean, most people. I mean, I know people that blatantly murdered somebody and thought they didn't do nothing wrong. They try to justify every way they could. Phyllis Woodbury said, I would be emotional too and crying if I was going to jail for 70 years. It's just freaking sad. Yeah. Mimi said, I'm so confused. I don't know what to believe. I know about Aaliyah, but I don't know what to believe. I didn't see the VHS, but I didn't think it was him. Yeah, it was him. Victor Johnson said he worked them tears before this interview. Yeah, true indeed. Probably got an onion in his pocket. Tammy Walker said the predator will always try to come out and outsmart you. His total game is manipulation. If he wins you over, that's a victory for him. True indeed. Yeah, and Sandy said, I said sound. Shout out to Nikki Martin. Hey, Nikki. Dee said, it's time for him to get some help. He needs to understand what he did and what happened to him. He needs to forgive his abuser, then himself, get
help and
do the time. It's a good time for him to get the help he needs. Yeah, true indeed. Mimi said, Norm, I feel like I'm trapped in a closet in this situation. Get out the closet, Mimi. Victor Johnson said the industry let him get away with it. So he thought he was going to be the black Hugh Hefner. Yeah. Hey, Latricia. And Tracy said, he said the parents gave them to me. My question is, why did he take them? Bam. You got to take some responsibility. As an adult, we all have a certain level of responsibility because we are the authority figures. We are the ones, just like police officers, parents, we are the ones that kids look up to. And everything. And you got to get to a point to where you say you reject something.
It's easy to say when you're not the finest
woman in the world. If I wasn't married, the finest woman in the world can come to me and be like, Norm, I want you. And then I find out she's 15 and I'll be like, go sit your ass down and what's your parents' number? That would be me straight. Like, once you know,
but you got
you can possibly cross that line. Once you know and you have knowledge, it's different. It's a difference between when you're being duped.
No, I get it.
And somebody lies about their age and you're thinking something just because they look grown or whatever like that. But once you have knowledge that this person is underage and you shouldn't be doing something with them.
But you got to think about it.
You got to take some responsibility.
It's a sickness. It's a sickness. It's an addiction.
I get it.
And one that was made that much more easier to him when it's just like the drug dealer. That's just like if you're addicted to crack, right? And as much as you don't want to smoke crack, I'm the dealer, and I just keep saying, "Hey man, here you go. This is for crack. Hey man, here you go." And you're like, no, I don't want it. But if you know if it's in your hand and you touch it, that you're gonna smoke this crack, right? So if the dealer keeps on dealing you this crack, no matter how much you want to stop, if the dealer just keeps putting it in your hand free and clear without asking nothing, you're gonna continue to be an addict. So this is the thing. So this is where I fault the parents also, because like you said, you have grown people, and there were testimonies on the whole R. Kelly, the surviving R. Kelly, that parents, like, one of the girls said that her parent was trying to sell, basically like, girl, you should let him get you pregnant. Okay. You've been rich. Like,
they're an accomplice. They're an accomplice.
Yes,
all right,
very much so.
But the only one at fault is R. Kelly.
I'm not saying that he's no, you can't say
he's really the only one at fault, because listen, he's still the grown ass man.
If I take my daughter to a man that we're saying is a pedophile, I know that he likes young girls, and I take my young daughter to him and give her to him and say, "Hey,
you're at fault too."
I'm 100% as much at fault as he is.
Yes. But
he's at fault because he's taking the candy.
He's
taking the candy.
He's still the kingpin.
But I'm being a drug dealer.
He's still the master. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. I've been in this game, in this entertainment industry for years, right?
Yeah.
And you know I've been around some people.
Yes.
And you know certain people I've been around was heavy into drugs.
Yes. Yes.
Was I ever addicted to drugs?
Because that wasn't your thing. But listen, that wasn't your thing. But
how many times did they try to give it to me?
It doesn't matter. That's like me.
How many times they put me out of circles because I didn't do drugs? They put me out of certain circles because I didn't do drugs.
Listen to what you're saying, though.
Right.
You actually are making my point that much stronger. It's because of the fact that you are not that person. Had you been that person, you'd have been in head over. You'd have been in heaven. You'd have been in cocaine heaven.
I hear you.
I'll take it. But that wasn't you. That wasn't you. That wasn't for you. So you removed yourself from that. You weren't that addict. They were that addict. So anybody who had that for them was welcome into that circle. Like I said, oh, Norm, you're not into that? You need to go over here because we don't want you to be a party to none of this, because who knows if you might turn coat on us one day. You get what I'm saying? So if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. When somebody's an addict,
I get it.
The last thing, that's just like an alcoholic.
Like Phyllis said, R. Kelly knew right from wrong.
Yes,
he knew right from wrong.
The
rest is self-explanatory.
He most definitely knew what was right and what was wrong. He was a grown man. I do not dispute that. But what I'm saying at the end of the day, he is a man who has problems. He never dealt with those problems. Now, does that make anything that happened right? No, it doesn't. But it is it's like I said, it's like faulting a drug addict for taking drugs.
All right.
If somebody gives it to him.
So we're gonna move on. So again, I don't know if y'all saw the Gayle King interview. If you get a chance, check it out. It's on should be on YouTube or whatever. It's CBS in the morning with Gayle King and everything. So Oprah came quick to praise Gayle for the interview. She came quick to praise Gayle, and this is what Oprah said after she did the interview with R. Kelly. And she's catching a lot of heat now for the Michael Jackson thing. Oprah came quick to praise, said, "Bravo, Gayle King, for calm and a steady focus during the R. Kelly interview. Outstanding job. Tell CBS this morning, we want to see the whole thing." All right? So, that's her girl right there. She said, bravo. She was calm, and she was calm. She was focused.
Oprah probably mad because she was too old for R. I was not Oprah.
Cut it out.
You too old, silly. I saw.
Cut it out.
Come on, knock it off.
Cut it out. But it's so much behind this now, and I forgot the dude's name. One of the accusers, even in the Michael Jackson thing, like he's being discredited now. So you remember the dancer? Darren Henson, the dude from Soul Food, plays in Soul Food and a lot of other movies or whatever. The brother came forward and said, "Look, I know dude. Like, dude ain't what what you think he is." So he kind of came to the defense of like Michael and whatever like that. Here's a clip, and I was shocked that he came out and said this because he could be held liable. This could be a lawsuit for him, but he took to social media, and this is what he had to say about the accuser. I forgot his name. I think it was Michael something that accused MJ. But here he is, because he's also he's a dancer too. Yeah, the dude that accused him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's the clip. But watch, I bet you a lawsuit come after him posting this on social media. Here it goes.
Okay, I was gonna kind of stay out of this mess, but I just have to say this. This whole Wade Robson situation is a piece of garbage. You're talking about a guy who was a heavy drug addict. You're talking about a guy who I saw with my own eyes slobbing, tongue-kissing his sister in a Las Vegas club. Yes, I said it. I saw him tongue-kissing his own sister in Las Vegas in a club. The dude, his moral compass is so low. He's fabricated these lies based upon things that no one else would know about or could disprove, right? So he's created this scenario and produced it and sold it. That's all you're watching. It's a piece of garbage. Okay, I was going to kind of stay out of this mess, but
I'm actually going to, let me tell you something. I'm going to clap that one up. When it comes to this MJ documentary and just how it came out and everything. I believe that too. I'm kind of rocking with Darren on that. And again, the whole truth about the MJ situation will unfold. And I heard that he's not the only person that said the guy that came out with the documentary when it is a piece of garbage. He's not the only one in the industry that said that. I know others that have said that as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I just think I'm saddened that Oprah got behind this so quick and felt the need, to
Don't get mad. I told you I was gonna get you, Robert.
Yeah,
I told you.
Yeah, I believe in fair journalism comes from knowing all the facts.
Exactly.
And in a season as Oprah is, I'm like, you should have. I don't know, man. I would have fell back on
more
that.
facts.
Her reasoning is
I would have left it alone. Period.
Yeah, but her reasoning is she was abused too, and this was for the abusers. That could have been a separate show.
Yes.
Without including the MJ situation.
Yeah.
Because you don't know facts.
Exactly.
We don't know what's facts on it. I would have respected it more if she would have had her own show on abusers and this and that, and not put that whole Michael Jackson documentary situation and
had still had him come on and say, this happened.
Those two cats come on
and tell their story, but
exactly. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, Oprah. I can't rock with you on this one. It's just me. But who am I? I'm nobody. Shout out to everybody on check-in. I'm looking at the comments. Let's read Dee Graham. Dee Graham said, first, Oprah put her up to this. Second, Oprah has some issues with men that she needs to deal with also because she will beat a black man down the first chance she gets. I'm in no way condoning the abusive behavior. Just saying, Oprah needs to stop playing. Stop playing nice for the masters. I agree. Dee, I agree 800%.
Wow.
We need to get our community in order, get them the help they need, have them serve their time, and build ourselves back up. I agree 580%, man. DT said MJ can't defend himself. True indeed.
Exactly.
Mimi said, and I say again, why are we destroying other races' legacies? Why is it only black people? This is the problem I have with y'all girl Oprah, and this is real talk. And I am an admitted Oprah fan, right? And the problem I have with it is the same thing. Like, because you hung out with MJ too, but you also hung out with Harvey Weinstein.
Exactly.
There's some allegations that you know is true.
That you won't come forth.
There's some things about Charlie Sheen.
Exactly.
And again, look it up, people.
Exactly.
That we know is fact and true. All right. So my thing is like
stories on that.
We couldn't do no stories on that, and that's what I was saying. Like, when it comes to what we report, let's even the playing field.
Can't do that.
Let's even it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And Didi hit it right on the head. It's like you trying to, you playing nice for the masters and everything. And my thing is, I thought by you getting away from ABC Network and starting your own brand and your own network that you control and that you run, I thought that would be the best thing in the world for us as a people. I thought that I thought that would be a great platform for African Americans and for us to show our talents and our abilities and tell our stories and everything like that. But you have to do it fairly. You can't do it on a level where you're trying to appease just one group of people. And I'm gonna say it like that. And again, I don't want to rush to attack her either. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm not
You're
rushing
not
to
attacking. You're speaking truths.
I don't want to rush to attack her as far as just saying like I hate Oprah.
No.
I ain't rocking with her.
You're speaking the truth.
Yeah, people was hitting her hard, saying some crazy things and everything.
Well, if the shoe fits,
I don't wish nothing bad on her.
No, absolutely not.
But you have to look at the plight of everything that's happening to us as African American people and who we are being attacked by.
Exactly.
And the worst thing in the world is being attacked by your own.
Yeah.
And being hurt by your own.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially when you know stuff about others. Man, all those names you just named, she definitely is in that circle, and she knows the dirt that they have done for years and years and years and years and years. But this is what you pick to put the spotlight on.
All right, let's read some comments, man. Shout out to y'all with the comments. I'm loving everything y'all saying. I like the fact we can have an open dialogue and everybody has different views and opinions and everything and expresses them. This is what I love about this show. Shout out to Mimi, make sure you hit the share button, y'all. Share it out right now, no matter where you at. Just click the share button. We're going to talk about some things today, and especially that topic is coming up. Shout out to Victor Johnson. So Wade Robinson is the one who did the MJ doc, and Oprah. I am lost. Damn, it's commenting to Wade. Yeah, true indeed. I agree with him. Think this documentary is garbage. Phyllis Woodbury said deep. Thais Poole said wow. Sandy said wow. And Smooth P, you got the smile faces from Phyllis. What's up, B? We see you. Ingrid Judge said, Norman, you are somebody. You was kind, you was smart. Thank you, Ingrid. I appreciate you. Mimi said, why aren't we destroying other races' legacies? Yeah, I read that, but I wanted to say it again because she's right. And Tracy Abrams, good afternoon. So now, as we move on, as we digress a little bit. Oh, real quick. So, listen, Jussie Smollett has a supporter. And guess who it is? A strong supporter. Queen Latifah is standing by Jussie Smollett until she can see some definitive proof that he staged his own hate crime. Again, let me tell you why I actually like this. No, the reason why I thought it was worth talking about. Because we're so quick, like this country is built on what? Innocent until proven guilty, right? Right. So in a lot of cases we've seen when it comes to us, just by the court of public perception, our career's been destroyed, our lives have been destroyed, our relationships have been destroyed and everything, just by the court of public perception. So if this country is built on our court system, innocent until proven guilty, I gotta rock with Queen Latifah. Even though we've seen all the evidence, bruh, Jussie, even though I'm feeling you on this, let him have his day in court first before we totally ride him and saying, bruh, you whack, you creep for that, for staging your own hate crime and all of that. So I rock with it. So Queen Latifah is standing by Jussie Smollett until she can see some definitive proof that he staged his own hate crime. Okay, Latifah. You're a Jersey queen. Yeah. I'm with you on that. It's good. I like to see us standing by us until we know we did something wrong, like till we know for sure. All right, next thing, man. And shout out to everybody on the check-in. Jay-Z. This is a story I like. So y'all, so y'all heard about the 11-year-old, boy that got arrested for not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance in Florida.
Ridiculous. So
my boy Hov, I'm starting to love this dude, man. Jay-Z's Rock Nation. Jay-Z's Rock Nation gets 6th graders Pledge of Allegiance case dismissed. All right. And I'm loving this. All right. Jay-Z's Rock Nation gets 6th graders Pledge of Allegiance case dismissed. Do y'all remember when they locked the boy up? All right, so let's read a little bit of this and everything for those that don't know the story. But here's a little bit of it. All right, I gotta get it right so we can see it. We got old eyes. All right, now Jay and Rock Nation have done the same for 6th grader. Jabari Talbot is his name, who was arrested and faced misdemeanor charges because he refused to participate in the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, Jabari apparently told his substitute teacher that he wouldn't partake in the pledge because the flag was racist and the national anthem was offensive to black people. All right, when the Rock Nation team found out about this, they reportedly acquired the famous lawyer Alex Spiro to take Jabari's case pro bono.
Wow, big ups to that, man.
Wow. Here's the young man right here, Jabari Talbot. Here's what Rock Nation had to say about Jabari Talbot. So I salute Rock Nation. We stand with Jabari and his mother, Miss Talbot, to stop the over-policing and criminalization of black students in school. All right.
And I hope that they sue the school.
And this is what this young man had to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to jump into untested waters, but don't let that stop you from swimming.
Wow.
This young man, this 11-year-old. All right. And this is what I'm saying, man. We are a great people.
Out of the mouths of babes.
And it's beautiful when we stick together.
Yeah, man. We
Let me tell you
accomplish
something,
anything.
man. When we put down the petty little differences, and think about how many people may be mad at you, right? Or how many people may be mad at me, or mad at Dee Dee, or mad at Sandy, or mad at Mimi, Kaz, or Victor, right? They may be mad at you, whatever. And you look at over the reason why, and it's petty reasons. And it's petty reasons. We got to know when to put those petty reasons down and those petty situations down and come together for something bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
And this is real talk. This is real talk. And that's the point I'm at in my life. Anybody I had beef with a month ago, 3 months ago, a year ago, whatever like that, over something petty or something that's really not that significant or whatever like that, it's gone. It's dissolved. So if you see me, if you ever think I'm still holding a grudge or mad about that, I'm not. I'm over it. You know why? I'm over it for myself.
Exactly. Yep.
And I'm over it because I would like to see more positive change happen, more positive interactions between us as people. And this is real talk, man. So when I see something like this, that Jay-Z, throughout his busy schedule, and Rock Nation, throughout their busy schedule, can take the time and find this young man an attorney, and they dismiss this case because this man, this young 11-year-old boy, don't need this blemish on his record.
Exactly. But you know what? It just goes to show, you know, like you said,
because he stood for something.
The character of like a Jay-Z and a Rock Nation, which is great because this case actually is a very powerful case, and it sets a precedent. Because if this young man was allowed to actually, you know, be found guilty of these charges for something as stupid as that, like what's next? You know, so it's these little fights which are really big fights that the people like a Jay-Z and the people influential have to step in and say, hey, we're not going to allow this to happen to our children, because if we do, what are we teaching them, and what are we saying to the powers that be, that they can do whatever the heck that they want to do? So you know, so that's why I think this whole case is such a big thing, and needs to go away, and they need to be sued.
Right.
The school needs to definitely have a lawsuit against them for that.
Right. I mean, I just didn't know there was a law in Florida. I mean,
me neither.
For those that live in Florida, Dee Dee, or whoever lives in Florida, is there some type of law that says if you don't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance,
who passed that law?
You can get arrested?
Isn't that against the Constitution? Isn't that against freedom of speech? Well, freedom of will, freedom of speech. I mean,
listen, man.
I don't know.
Listen, we already know that this is, you know, this is supposed to be.
But that's the thing.
A free country.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop letting lawmakers create and pass these bills and laws that go against the Constitution. That blatantly they do it all the time. I know they do, because we as a people don't pay attention and let them pass anything. They basically, you know, crap all over our constitutional rights all the time whenever they feel like it.
When it fits them.
When it fits the agenda.
Yeah, when it fits the agenda. Absolutely. Absolutely. So shout out to everybody. I'm loving the comments. Sandy said, when did it become illegal to not pledge the pledge? I never do it. Walter Pittman said yes. Dee Dee said no. That's that teacher. Yeah, I didn't know they can get arrested for it, because he actually got arrested.
He got arrested.
Yeah. Victor Johnson, right.
And it goes down to state to state laws are different. Just like some states you can't do certain things sexually, you'll go to jail for. Some states you can't film police officers doing wrong. Why? I wonder why is that? You know what I'm saying? So it's a state by state situation, but that's crazy to me that these laws are being passed, you know, that work against the people. Like that doesn't make any sense. 11-year-old gets arrested in school for not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. How ridiculous is that? How much time of all these other students did you waste of their learning for that day to arrest this child? And what kind of scars did you put on this child for the rest of his life?
No, true indeed. And a very intelligent child at that. Wow, I just don't get it. So we locking people up now just for believing what they believe in. On that level, it's crazy. It's crazy. Here's something, and it's funny. You know what? Don't y'all think I'm crazy, right? But this story I'm about to show y'all is about the man that got kidnapped and locked in the trunk. But you know, the last 2 weeks ago, I don't think I even told Sandy this or whatever like that. Like, I had some weird dreams. You know, I have these little dreams or whatever, and I wake up out of my sleep and I can't go back to sleep, and I end up watching TV for the rest of the night.
Summertime.
No, but I dreamt that.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I dreamt it twice, and I dreamt about keeping my watch on.
Wow.
For real talk, and this lately I've been wearing that watch. I don't got it on today. God
Better
forbid.
go put it on when you leave.
I'm just saying. But
I'll drive you to the house.
I'm gonna run
Out
a clip
trunk.
for y'all. But this was very smart. So check out the clip. All right, let's talk about it.
Back up in the trunk and they think I'm dead, but I'm not dead.
Okay, do you know where you are?
Man.
Why do they think that you're dead?
They strangled me and I passed out and I woke up and I heard them hucking what they're gonna do to me. Help me.
I'm gonna get you some help, okay?
And I heard them talking. They was gonna dispose of my body. They think I'm dead.
The man said he'd been jumped from behind, gave police a description of where that happened, off of East Boulevard. Police found the truck, still there, the man tied up in the truck, just as he'd said, but that's only part of the story. How'd you end up like that? We tracked down the victim, David Mitchell. He says he managed to call police since he had a high-tech watch and his phone.
I don't really want to talk about it. I feel like I'm still in danger.
What's going through your head when you're in that situation?
It was over.
Back up in the trunk and they think I'm dead, but I'm not dead.
Okay, do you know where you are?
Man.
Why do they think that you're dead?
They strangled me and I passed out and I woke up and I heard them hucking what they're gonna do to me.
Clap it up for him being all right. Him getting out the trunk. But, and it's funny. It's funny. I just started wearing my phone watch and everything. And, you got to link it to your phone, whatever. So he's lucky he had that phone watch on, that piece of technology on so he could contact 911. A lot of times you be in situations like that and you panic.
Yeah.
And you don't think about your resources that's around you that you could use. You just freaking out the fact, like, yo, somebody kidnapped me. I'm in a trunk. Because, like me, I can't breathe in. I'll be freaking out.
Yeah, you probably going to asthma.
Yeah, I'll be freaking out, right? But my thing is, he thought about it, he had that watch on, and it saved his life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It saved his life. Glad the brother's all right.
Yeah.
Hope they leave you alone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you better get some police protection. Well, never mind. What am I saying?
Shout out my dude, Richard Nunn, Wolf Nation on the check-in. Rich, what's good? Kaz Byron said Oprah acting like she slapped by Albert instead of Celie with doing that interview. Mimi said, wow. And Phyllis said, this is sad. What in the world? I'm glad he was safe. Yeah, true indeed. True indeed. Dee said she was removed. That law doesn't exist here, but I'm sure they'll try it soon, and folks need to vote. At the local level, these laws would be stopped. Yeah, true indeed.
That's the thing. They put the stuff out, but nobody ever, pays attention. So it's easy to just drop the gavel if nobody's there to oppose it. Till you hear about it later on the news.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I want y'all to look at this. I'm about to show y'all this clip, and I know some of y'all got small children. Young children that play sports or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I just want y'all as parents, and especially if y'all parents of small children, or even you got your little nieces, nephew, and they playing sports, whatever. And they was on the wrestling team, and you saw this. All right, would you be mad though if this happened to your child? I'm just saying, they kids, they wrestling. Would you be upset, or you'll be like, that's just a part of the whole wrestling game? I'm gonna run the clip.
Look at you go. Look at you go. You can do it. You can do it. You got it. Push, baby. Push, baby. Get it. There you go. There you go. Oh, hell, you done hurt him, Damn. Get up on your feet. Come on, baby. Look at you go. Look at you go. You can do it. Get up on your feet. Come on, baby. Look at you go. Look at you go. You can do it. You can do it. You got it. Push, baby. Push, baby. Get it. There you go. There you go. Oh, hell,
As a parent, would you
finish him?
Would you be mad?
No, I mean, no, I wouldn't be mad.
You just figure like it's part of the sport.
Yeah, it's part of the sport. But what I was saying before the show, though, especially with them being so small, I wonder why they don't have them with any of the wrestling protective equipment, headgear, elbow pads, knee pads. Right. Usually even the bigger wrestlers, had those things on. For them to be like Mighty Mites wrestling and not having any gear on, that's what I would be mad about. After my child just got pile drived, he could have snapped his head back, hit his head or whatever. That's what I would have been upset. Like, why did they not have any equipment on? And my man, I think he got a future job in the WWE. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He keep on watching and wrestling like that. They might have to watch out for him when he get a little older. My man was serious with it. He's like, oh, okay. I got something for you.
Ingrid is cracking up. Mimi got the face. Let's see. Sandy said he did a WWF move because he doesn't know it's fake.
Exactly.
That's why these kids don't need to watch it.
You're right, though. You're right.
True, dude. True indeed. Cass said, can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Wow.
Tracy Abrams said that's why they do. Yeah, that's what they do in wrestling.
Yeah.
Suzette said, yep, at first I would be mad. Eventually I would say it was wrestling and teach my son to go stronger. True indeed. Tracy Napoleon said, whoa, if it's an illegal move, I got to be honest. I wouldn't be mad. I just say maybe this is not for you, baby.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't anything illegal. Yeah, they be putting them down like that. It wasn't illegal, but you just wouldn't expect that from them so small. My man picked him up like I seen my favorite wrestler do this.
Victor Johnson said, ouch. Their kids wouldn't be mad, but that hurt. His head bounced. I wanted to know why they didn't have proper gear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the spine buster was hard. And Ingrid just said, finish him. Sandy said, that can't be a legal move for young people. I don't know. Well, Tracy's a coach, but she's a basketball coach, so she probably knows if it's illegal or not. Phyllis Woodbury said, I wouldn't be mad, but where's the protective gear? Yeah. Someone could have gotten hurt.
Yeah,
True indeed. Yeah. True indeed. Real quick, got to run this next one before we get into the heat. So we all, of course, we've been to plenty African-American funerals. We've seen African-American funerals. Mm-hmm. And even at, just funerals in general sometime, they have the doves, during a funeral when you at the grave site, and they release the doves.
This is what it sounds like.
All right. So I want y'all to pay close attention to this video. What's wrong here? And it's on a sad day, and it's at the grave site, and they about to release the doves, and the preacher and the undertaker is talking. All right. Here's a video. We're going to run the clip. You know you at the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. BKS1 Radio, baby. Here we go.
The Holy Spirit to guide the loved one home.
In the Bible, the Lord speaks about how spiritual the white dove is to his teaching. As we release these doves today, remember, don't grieve for me, for as the white dove, I too have been set free. Lift up your hearts and share with me. God wanted me now. He set me free. The Spirit goes first. Followed by the Holy Trinity. That's all right.
Yo, wow. Everybody got quiet
as
Jesus,
a church mouse.
Man, poor Dove.
The preachers look like that didn't work out so well.
What does that mean when that happened at a funeral?
I don't know. I hope that wasn't the way my man went out.
But wait a minute. Did you see it though? Did you actually see it? It was just like in utter silence at the end. Everybody looked like, oh man, not cool. Clip again.
The Holy Spirit to guide the loved one home.
In the Bible, the Lord speaks about how spiritual the white dove is to his teaching. as we release these doves today, remember, don't grieve for me, for as the white dove, I too have been set free. Lift up your hearts and share with me. God wanted me now. He set me free. The Spirit dove first. Followed by the Holy Trinity.
That's all right.
Yo, they just knew that just didn't go right.
That dove should have been on suicide watch.
Jeez.
That dove flew right in the traffic.
Felicia Nelson said he went to Pet Cemetery. Wow. Tice Pool said, oh, damn. Victor Johnson said, you burying a loved one and just witnessed a killing at a funeral. Is that a sign saying God declines?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's horrible.
Tracy Abrams cracking up. Ingrid Judge, does that mean he didn't make it to heaven?
That's horrible.
I can't stand y'all.
Yeah,
hold on. Sadie said, poor dove. Ingrid cracking up. Mimi said, what just happened? Phyllis Woodbury said, whoa, that's tragic. And then Jess said, oh, damn, he free. Jude Flex Joseph said, but by the highway, though.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to funerals. It depends on where the plot is at.
Wait. Dee Dee says splat. Wow. Felicia Nelson. Oh my. Well, that one didn't return. Nah. Don't you got to pay for those doves? Does anybody know about that?
Yeah,
you got to pay for them. Right?
Yeah, because they usually fly back to. They know where they live at. So once they let them go, they actually usually fly back to where they came
really?
from.
That's how it works?
That's usually how it works. Yeah.
You
know how birds have a sense or whatever, so they know where they have to fly back to.
Yo, Victor Johnson, Smooth P was singing Doves Cry. Enough said. Kaz Minor, whoever is in that casting must be going to hell.
Wow.
Y'all wrong. Ace said, wow. Ingrid Judge said, old boy was on a suicide mission. He was sick of being shoved in the basket. Oh, man. Damn, y'all so funny.
Yeah, they definitely mad. They got to train a new dove. You see the look on their face like, damn it.
All right. So, I'm going to paint the picture. This is what happened. This is a courtroom. So, basically, what I'm about to show y'all, dude is being sentenced in the courtroom. All right? And basically, he murdered his girlfriend. And so the mom is there and the sister is there, whatever. So he just heard his sentence. All right. Watch the clip. Make sure I got this clip. Here go the clip right here. What y'all think?
But the families of those victims tell us this is way too little, too late.
Or defendant serve a term of life without parole. As to count 4 for the offense of attempted murder.
This reaction from a confessed killer was the last in a series of intense moments in this Hamilton County courtroom, and exactly what the victims' families asked for.
I have to deal with life without Portia, so he should deal with life without parole.
With his request to withdraw his guilty plea denied and death penalty off the table, the families of Portia Brooks and Aaron Martin pleaded with Judge Charles Kubicki to hand down the maximum sentence. Smith Riley's family begged for a shorter one. With no criminal record outside of that night, they believed he had the capacity to be rehabilitated. But at one point, Brooks' mother, Sharon, said her daughter's killer took her life too. Now she says her family can move toward peace. But the families of those victims tell us this is way too little, too late.
Or defendant serve a term of life without parole. As to count 4 for the offense of attempted murder.
This reaction from a confessed killer.
Don't do the crime,
Yeah,
man.
man. You know, it's always
Don't kill people.
It's always amazing to me how these people are killers, murderers. I'm a thug. I'm bad. Blah blah blah. Until you gotta go to jail, till you get that sentence, and Now you want to faint. You know what I'm saying? Now the whole sissified party done came all out. Why you don't think about that when you're out here in these streets, trying to wreak this havoc on people, thinking that you're a tough guy?
Come on, man.
Suck it up. You're supposed to be in there like, that ain't nothing. I'll eat that life sentence standing on my head. I'm tough. That's how you supposed to do it. If you're a tough guy like that, if you ain't built for it, don't do it. Like, knock it off. I'm so tired of these fake tough people until they get their. How much time he said?
Angry Judge. She said he doesn't even have the right complexion for leniency.
Wow. Yeah, you're right about that. She's right.
Victor John said, but we won't get justice for all the black victims. Yeah.
True.
Sandy said, shaking my head. Now he's scared. Yeah, exactly. Ramu said, we must pay for the wrongdoing. Look at Suge Knight, same thing. Yeah, he getting karma.
Yeah. Suge karma coming heavy.
Yeah, Victor Johnson, he got life without parole. What about the same sentence for the cops who killed and white murderers? Yeah, no doubt.
I agree.
Phyllis Woodbury, he must have thought he had white privilege, shaking my damn head. DT, that pastor should be locked up for the murder of that pigeon. You know what? You're going to leave that dove alone.
Murder of the pigeon.
This is what it sounds like when doves cry. This is what it sounds like. All right. So, let's talk about this thing, man. Signs you might have a problem in your relationship. You might be the problem. I'm sorry. Signs you might be the problem in your relationship. Okay. And this basically came off a conversation, some ear hustling, whatever. And this particular female was like, anytime we argue or fight or there's issues, whatever like that, it's because of him. It's because of him. He don't know how to act. Blah, 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 blah. And this and this and that. And he don't listen to me. If he listened to me more, we wouldn't have no problems. We'd be good if he just listened to me. Just do what I say do. Blah, 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 blah. But, he choose to go and do this and do that and hang out with his boys and blah, 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 whatever. So it's just going on and on and on. So I'm like, yeah, that's been our problems for the past 5 years. But she never took no accountability. I'm ear hustling like my behind off. I'm like, And I'm like, you know what? Topic. Because a lot of times we're in relationships and we think we are scot-free. We are so angelic, right? That nobody, you do nothing wrong. You are the, one in the relationship, and we quick to point the finger at this person and that person and that person. And we never turn around and point the finger on ourselves. Yeah. Well, we got some signs. I want y'all to check yourself. Raise your hand if you're in a relationship. Okay? Whether you're dating someone, in a committed living relationship, you're married, whatever your situation is. All right. So, I'm quite sure everybody feels as though they do nothing wrong. They're the perfect person. Well, I actually got 8 signs, and we're going to talk about this. 8 signs you're the problem in the relationship. You know how we do. We want y'all to be totally honest with yourself. Or maybe some of these problems are the reason why you're not in a relationship. Some of these problems we may break down could be the reason why you're single. And you're not checking yourself.
Boom.
Remember, this is the Man Cave Morning Show. We get real when we talk about relationships. BKS1 Radio. You already know what it is. So y'all ready? Let's see. We're going to start with number 1. All right. See if this is you or has been you. All right. So, signs you're the problem in your relationship. Ready for number 1?
That's good.
Let's get it. Number 1. OP. Sorry, this is number 1, bro. Nah, I'm messing with you. Number 1. You're hot-headed. If something unpleasant happens with you and your partner, you go from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. You mumble mean things, maybe even throw things, and you lash out whether the issue is big or small. The way out of this is to become aware of your behavior and change it. All right, so there's a way out. Just become aware of your behavior and change it. Consider an anger management program, or at the very least, Learn to take a break from combative conversations for 20 minutes to give yourself some time to cool down. This is very good.
Yeah.
I love this one. You're high-headed. So, again, this is a sign you may be the problem in the relationship. Let's deal with number one. P, could you admit to being high-headed sometimes?
Sometimes, but never going from zero to 100 in 3 seconds. Like it does. It's not that quick. I can get hot-headed if something keeps perpetuating. Yes, I can be a hothead. And when I do go to 0 to, it's not 100. I go 0 to 1,000. But it takes some time, and it takes some prouding for me to get there.
Okay.
But I can be hot-headed. Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, we all blow up sometimes, you know, or get mad sometimes, whatever like that. But just high-headed, like 0 to 100, whatever. Like,
and that sounds like over like nothing things.
That one, that one I've seen myself do, but I've seen my wife do it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, could be guilty of that. So that's a problem. But I like how the fix came. You know what I'm saying? The fixing part was the way out of this is to become aware of your behavior, realize, damn, I blew up too quick, I was high-headed, whatever, and change it. Consider an anger management program, or at the very least, take a break from combative conversations for 20 minutes to give yourself time to cool down. Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. If this is an excessive thing, and every day,
then you need to go.
Then there's this serious issue.
Bigger problem.
If this is every day and excessive, it's an issue.
Yeah.
So that was a good one. All right. So and how many going to admit this one? Admit that one. All right. Tracy Abrams said, I can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. At least you admit it, Tracy. Ramu said, not me. I just shut down. Felicia Nelson said, not good. Blow that ish out. Dee Graham, me too. If we can't speak, hold on. If we can't speak calmly and respectfully, I'm mute. Mimi said, I can be high-headed sometimes if I go 0 to 100. It's because it's a build-up and it has been repetitive. Okay. Barb said, I curbed that behavior, but I'm still a work in progress. But you know what I like? The fact you acknowledge it. A work in process. Yeah. I like the fact she acknowledged it. And that's important. That's half the battle. Kaz Minor said, I had a dime piece one time until I got tired of her yelling in my ear, making me unhappy. Now I just got five twos, and I'm more than happy. You silly. Kaz, silly.
I got 5 twos.
All right, so number two. If you just joined us, we're talking about signs you're the problem in your relationship. Signs you just might be the problem. All right, so we dealt with number one. Here's number two. You think your partner is inferior to you.
Wow.
You think your partner is inferior to you.
Wow.
All right. You think you're the bomb and your partner isn't.
Wow.
When you feel you're superior, you will develop contempt for your partner and put them down either when you're alone or when you're around others. That's not good. No. You will try to make your partner feel small, and a person will tolerate nasty behavior like that for only so long. All right, so I'm going to read that again. A person will tolerate nasty behavior like that for only so long. Putting them down around others is crazy. It's crazy. All right, so you think your partner is inferior to you. You should never feel as though your partner is less than you.
No.
That's bad off the bat.
Exactly.
When you start feeling your partner is less than you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm better than you.
So that means you actually belittling them.
Yeah, I'm better than you. You're better than me. I'm better than you. Blah, 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 blah. Not a good thing.
That to me shows self-esteem issues within yourself.
Yeah, and it's a problem.
It is a problem.
That's definitely a sign you're the problem in a relationship if you have that mentality. And how many would admit that they're guilty of that? That they think their partner, that they're better than their partner.
That's
a lot of
horrible.
people is not going to admit
No, they
that.
wouldn't. But you're very right. Probably a lot of people think that, and that's a horrible. That's a horrible way to be in a relationship.
I'm better than you.
Because what is that? What is that actually saying about yourself? Let's think about that. Let's dissect that. If you're feeling like you're with somebody you're better than or who's less than, then what does that say about you? Why are you with this person? Are you with this person only because it makes you feel better because you think that you're better than them?
Right.
And you don't want to find somebody who might think that they're better than you? Like, knock it off.
No doubt. No doubt. Oh, yeah, we just getting heated up. So make sure, no matter what platform you are listening to us on or watching us on, share it out. Just hit the share button. Just click it right now. Just click the share button right now. Share it out. Somebody need to hear this information, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, somebody need to hear this information. And again, we are talking about signs you might be the problem in your relationship. All right, so you already know what it is. You know where you at. The Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show, BKS1 Radio. And let's go with number 3. Number 3. All right, again, 8 signs you're the problem in the relationship. Number 3 is, boom, you avoid conflict. You avoid conflict. Yeah, I can see this being a problem. All right, I already know where they're going with this. Okay, you're the life of the party when life is rainbows and puppies. But when conflict arises, you run for the hills. Solving problems is not exactly one of your skills, but life isn't all rainbows. And if you are a conflict avoidant, you may shut down completely, which will make your partner anxious or angry. If your partner feels like he can engage you only when things are going perfectly, that's not a good thing. Peep that.
Yeah, I get what they're saying.
Peep that. So we only can talk when things are good or whatever like that. I feel we need to talk. I feel we got some issues. I feel that I don't like what you did or whatever, and then you shut it down. Oh, whatever. You just being silly. I don't want to talk about that. Why not? Because we don't talk about it, the problem's still going to
build up.
Yeah, persist. You know what I'm saying? It's going to build up. So why not talk about it? Stop shutting things down. Even though it's something you don't want to hear, don't shut it down. Listen, communicate, work it out, find solutions. You know what I'm saying? Don't avoid it just because you tired of the nag. Or I really want to talk to you about this. I'm really bothered or whatever like that. Like, why she keep doing this, and why she keep sending you this and that, and blah 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 blah, whatever. Like, we talked about this before. I don't want to talk about it. You shut it down because evidently she wants to talk about it, so it's still going to fester. You know.
Yeah.
Or you coming at your girl and everything like, oh, babe, why you keep doing this and blah? Why you always telling your girlfriend all our business? Why you always telling your friend this and that, whatever like that? Like, the family don't need to know blah, 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 this and this and this and that. Oh, it's family. It's friends. I don't want to talk about that. They're friends. They don't care. You shutting them down.
But if it's revolving, because it sounds to me like some of the stuff you're saying is it's already been discussed and resolved. So in that case, I would.
But it's not their system. It's not their system.
That's not.
It's bothering them.
Listen, you gotta learn to let stuff go. If you say that you're letting something go, let it go, because I'm not going to keep on dealing with something that you said that you let go.
True,
but
certain things.
But you're not letting it go. Like that, I'm not going to do. If either we're past it, or we're working on it. And if we're working on it, then that's fine.
Right.
But if you're saying that we're past it, don't keep bringing it up. Like, hey, I want to talk about this again, because at that point, I am gonna avoid the conflict, because I know at this point, number one's gonna come up. That's what I'm talking about. That's when I get that way, where stuff like that keeps occurring. That's when I get hot-headed, when we've already discussed something 1,000 times. I don't want to discuss it no more, and I've talked as softly as I could about it, and you not hear me softly. So now I got to talk loud, because it's the only way that you understand me sometimes.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
So yeah. So let's make sure we understand that too. That you don't want to run from conflict, but you don't want to keep bringing conflict back up. That's supposed to be resolved conflict.
No doubt. Yeah. All right. So if you just join us, we're talking about signs you might be the problem in your relationship. You might be the problem. All right. So hopefully some of these signs so far we are giving y'all, it resonates with y'all. And again, yeah, man, share this information out, because we talking about some stuff today. It may be able to help somebody or help somebody's situation, and may just be a type of self-awareness thing for yourself. Okay, so again, we on number 4. Number 4, 8 signs you're the problem in a relationship. So number 4 is you're obsessed with social media.
Wow, that's a lot of people these days.
You're obsessed with social media. Let's see how many will admit they are guilty of this. All right. If you're always on social media posting sexy photos of yourself, or yikes, flirting with your exes, your partner will definitely feel insecure and threatened. And guess what? That kind of behavior also makes you look insecure and desperate for attention. All right? So I'm going to repeat that. Number 4 is you're obsessed with social media. If you're always on social media posting sexy photos of yourself, or yikes, flirting with your eyes, and your partner will definitely feel insecure and threatened. And guess what? That kind of behavior also makes you look insecure and desperate for attention. Well, that's a deep one.
That is a deep one.
That's a problem for a lot of people if you don't check it.
Yes.
If you don't
nip
check
it in the bud.
Nip it in the bud. And if your partner comes to you and feels some type of way and say, look, this is bothering me about this. You know, I don't care what you do on social media, blah, blah, blah. I mean, do you, blah, 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 whatever. But this is what bothers me. You know, and I'm just letting you know what bothers me. So you got to either ask yourself, is it worth fixing? So y'all two don't have that issue about this, or you're just going to continue with the same behavior and make things worse. All right? Because evidently, if it was brought to your attention, then it's a problem for that person.
Yeah, I agree.
All right? All right, so, you know, can somebody admit this one? Let's see. Number 4, that's a no from me. That's what Phyllis said. And Mimi said, Smooth P, so true. Barb said, my fiance and I have to come back to conflicts the next day in order to be reflective enough to have a discussion. That's real talk.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
And it depends. Sometimes when you got two hotheads, when you got two people who really could get hot-headed, it is better to, like you said, calm it down first,
right,
and then come back and discuss the situation, because things might be said at that point in time that either side might not really mean, but because I'm pissed at you and you pissed at me, we're gonna throw all the daggers up.
Right. Mimi said, I seem to date guys that avoid conflict, which leaves me building up and then snap, crackle, and pop. You got to release, Mimi, early on. Talk about it early on. Don't let it build up. I'm telling you. Don't let it get it out. Get it out your system. It's like a cancer in your system when you hold stuff in too long. Let it out as it goes on, as it's happening in the moment, whatever. Sometimes talk about it, let it out. This bothers me, whatever, and then you don't have to come back and deal with all that later and explode. Ramu said, if the situation is calm, whether right or wrong, always talk about it. Then respect, no doubt. Thais said, always try to talk about the issue. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I'm agreeing with y'all. Kaz said, confront, engage, and come to a conclusion that the both of you can compromise to a solution. Yes, I agree, Kaz. Barb said, and we are definitely two hotheads. Wow. Ramu said, I'm not obsessed, but I do go on social media. Some people take that in the wrong way at times. If it's brought to the attention of your companion, fix it immediately. Yes, true indeed. And Ty said, number 4, not me, definitely was the ex.
Wow.
Maybe that's why he's the ex.
There you go.
And Cass said, I never felt insecure. I just felt for the doorknob and leave because that type of behavior is unacceptable. All right, so we're going to go on to number 5.
Yes.
Number 5, if you just joining us, and we're getting through these today. If you just joining us, all right, we are talking about signs you might be the problem in your relationship. All right, you might just be the problem. Okay, so we on number what? 5?
Number 5.
Number 5, and here we go. Number 5 is you don't take responsibility for your actions. You don't take responsibility for your actions. If everything is always your partner's fault, never your own, you're probably being a bit biased or irrational. If you don't easily say, I'm sorry, and instead blame your actions on someone else, it's a surefire way to relationship disaster. All right, it's a surefire way to relationship disaster. Now, let's break down what this is saying. If everything is always your partner's fault and never your own, you're probably being a bit biased or irrational if you don't easily say, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. It's okay to say you was wrong.
Yes.
It's okay to say, you know what? I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah.
It's grown man, grown woman stuff.
And some people, because of their pride,
will
hold on to a I'm sorry or a I was wrong. They will hold on to it until the world falls off the cliff. And a lot of times it's okay if you're in a loving relationship and it's somebody you love and you know and you respect and everything, like, you know what? P, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong. You know what? Bay, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Kaz, I was wrong. Victor, I was wrong. Mimi, I was wrong. Barb, I was wrong. I was wrong. It's okay to say you was wrong and say I'm sorry. But some people, man, it would never come out their mouth.
Nope. And it's what's the worst too is like when you're telling somebody something about themselves or something that they did, and instead of, like you said, owning up to it, apologizing, they flip, well, what about the time when you whoa, we're not talking about the time that I did
that's the worst.
Anything.
That's
I'm
the worst.
telling you right now
that's
about
the worst.
what you just did.
Yeah,
so why are you telling me about something that I did before?
Yeah.
So we're not addressing the situation at hand. Like,
no doubt.
That's man, that burns my fire.
Shout out to everybody that's just checking in. You on the official Man Cave morning / afternoon show. BKS1 Radio, man. WBKS1.com. BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube and Twitter and Periscope at BKS1 Radio ENT. And that TuneIn app at BKS1 Radio. And Facebook as well as Twitter and all the other platforms that we are on. Welcome to the show. We're talking about signs you might be the problem in your relationship. All right, signs you may be the problem in your relationship. And a lot of people just think they don't do nothing wrong. And
I still do
they're
nothing
so
wrong.
angelic, and you know it's everybody else's fault except their own.
Angel.
Now we're here to show you some signs that you may need to check. It can help your relationship. It can save it.
Yeah.
And bring some self-awareness to what you do wrong. All right. So we're on number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. All right. Number 6. You have friends whispering in your ear. Ha! You have friends whispering in your ear. All right. If your close pals are filling your head with thoughts like, you could do so much better. They may be culprits in sabotaging your relationship.
Yep.
Ask yourself, is this something that happens repeatedly? How well do these close friends sustain their own relationships? How well do these close friends sustain their own relationships? It may be time to stop listening to your nearest and dearest. Let's clap that up.
Definitely.
You have friends whispering in your ear.
So many times people sit and watch people in relationships and be so jealous and envious that they can't wait to jump at the moment that you come to them with some, man, this one doing this today. Man, I told you should have left her alone when she was a hoe. Or, girl, he was a dog anyway. Like, I just told you some little things. So why are you assassinating the whole character?
Right.
But at the end of the day, like it says, look at their relationships. How long has their relationships been?
Right.
How do they do in their relationships?
Right.
Can they keep a man? Can they keep a woman? Like you got to definitely pay attention to who you're taking advice from. Sometimes, depending on whatever it is in life, are they successful in whatever they're giving you advice in?
Right.
If the answer is no, then you probably want to do whatever it is opposite of what they told you to do.
True indeed. I like what Barb said. Barb said, let me go back to what she said. That's why your mate should always be your best friend.
Yeah, that's
true
a
indeed.
fact. I like that.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Thais Pooh said, be careful who you've been Yeah, talking to. I get what you're saying, Tice. Phyllis said yes. Number 6. Ramus said, I never listen to outside when it comes to my relationship. Nope. Misery loves company. Ask them, where is your companion?
Why you in my business?
Why you all in my business? Ingrid Judge said, was that the Sesame Street Count Dracula laugh? Yeah, that was it, Ingrid. Tice Pool. Be careful who you vent to. Yes.
Facts.
Yeah, Erica J. Brown. Hey, Erica. Only you know the true nature of your relationship. Yes, true indeed. Ingrid Judge. If you're not oversharing, you wouldn't have to be concerned. Yeah, oversharing, you wouldn't have to be concerned with others' comments. True indeed. Kaz Minor. That is a cardinal sin for my relationship. I never let that happen. I listen to the OJ's backstabber. Yes. Yes, Tice says sometimes a listening ear is also a running mouth.
That's a fact.
Yes.
Clap that up.
Clap that up. True indeed.
What?
Yes.
Like running brook.
We are on number, 7 now, right? Shout out to everybody on check-in, man. Signs you might be the problem in your relationship. Signs you might be the problem. Real quick, word from our peoples. Fridays is going down. TGI Fridays, this Friday. Friday Night Live is going down. It's the happy hour mix. Yes, your boy Storm Norm. I'll be on the 1s and 2s, taking you from the classics to the currents, along with BKS1 guest DJ. Shout out to DJ Jess. Shout out to DJ KT. DJ Sassy. It's the happy hour mix from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. We turn the spot into a club, man. It's the TGI Fridays in Piscataway, 1315 Centennial Avenue. It's Friday Night Live, and it's powered by WBKS1.com. Yes, we have a lot of fun up in the joint, man. Get your drinks, happy hour price, your appetizers, your food, happy hour price and everything. It's powered by Smooth P and WBKS1.com. You already know. We have a good time up in the joint when we there, man. So shout out to all the BKS fam, the BKS DJs, your boy DJ Storm on the General, Jess, Smooth P, KT, Sassy, just everybody, man. We're going to be rocking out this Friday. So come on out and have a good time, all right? Make it your ladies' night, your fellas' night, your couples' night you just want to hang out with the fam or whatever. Come on through, or you want to celebrate your birthday. Just come on through and have a good time. Fridays, you just walk up in the joint. Ain't no cover charge or nothing like that and everything. And it's happy hour time. It's the happy hour mix and everything. So you get stuff very inexpensive, whatever, and you just have a great time rocking out to the music of Storm Norm the General and BKS1 Radio. We're going to have some fun this Friday, so come on out, man. Seats, it was crazy last week, and get there a little early if you could. It's going down from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. But get there early, get you a seat like 9:45-ish, whatever. Stay in your spot and just enjoy the good music and the food, whatever. Got a little area so you can dance, get your two-step on. It's going to be fun. You know how we do it. Now, back to the topic at hand. We're talking about signs you might be the problem in your relationship. All right, signs you might be the problem in your relationship. And we got 8 of them. And we're on number 7. So 8 signs you're the problem in your relationship. Number 7 is, you prioritize your own needs and wants first. You put yourself first. You prioritize your own needs and wants first. Yeah, that's a problem. Are you constantly expecting him to understand when you change up plans or you suddenly need a girl's night out? Are you thinking of his needs last after you made sure you made yourself happy? Damn. No, I get that. I get it. Are you constantly expecting him to understand when you change up plans? So y'all was supposed to be going out, hanging out, doing y'all, or this, and then suddenly you're like, I need a girl's night out. Are you thinking of his needs last? Did you ask him about his needs? All right. Gotcha. After you made sure, you've made sure you made yourself happy first. You think about yourself, your happiness first, right? So in a relationship, it's a compromise. I get number 7.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a compromise.
But definitely, I mean, guys need guys' nights out.
Yes.
Women need lady nights out. Yes. But if you guys have pre-planned something and you decide to just up and change the plan without, involving him, then yeah, that I get that. That's definitely an issue. you know, that you're definitely not thinking of your significant other's feelings and or value their time. Because if they took the time out to plan something with you and they've booked their calendar, you know, to be with you for whatever it is you're going to do, and you decide, well, I know our calendar was booked for each other, but Susie and the girls want to go hang out, or you know, Bob and the boys. That's an issue. That is an issue.
No doubt. No doubt. Shout out to my my goddaughter Kaya. Kaya on the check-in. Hey Kaya, how you doing? Happy belated.
Yes.
No doubt. Yeah, but number 7, that's deep. That's deep. Let's read some comments. Shout out to Ty said, if this ain't my ex.
Wow.
Damn. Phyllis Woodray said, number 7 is like, whoa. Ramu said, it should be. We not. Okay. Thais Pool said, yes, got to come through and get my B-Day drink, no doubt. And Mimi said, I kind of do the opposite, and that always backfires because you always feel like you're coming last, and then when it's all said and done, with you are left with resentment. Yes. Hey Kaya. Now let's talk about that. And Erica said, yes, that was deep. I think women sometimes can forget. I thank you for saying that, Erica. Thank you. All right. Gold star for Erica. Said, yes, that was deep. I think women sometimes can forget. A man needs a man's needs because men do not voice their needs as often and openly as women. Yeah. So women have to be observant of her man's needs. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think women sometimes can forget a man's needs. Yes. Because men do not voice their needs as often and openly as women. Yes, that's a very good call. Shout out to Erica. Gold star for Erica.
Definitely.
Shout out to Toya Snow in the check-in. Hey Toya, good afternoon. Kaz Minor. If it's family and the girl, I don't see a problem with that. Nah, I get you. And we're gonna go on to number 8. So we're waiting for number 8, and this is the last one. If you just joined us, our topic is signs you might be the problem in the relationship. Because we're so quick to point the finger at everybody else, and we never look in the mirror and just go, damn, it's me. All right, so number 8. Y'all ready? Here go number 8. And we're only doing 8 signs you're the problem in the relationship. Number 8 is you want him to make you a better person. This is one. Let me read this one.
Yeah.
You want him to make you a better person. You expect him to inspire you to become a better human. But the only person who can inspire you to be better is you. You blame him for your stagnancy. I get it. Your lack of success. But the truth is that nothing he can say or do will motivate you. This is deep. Motivation comes from within, not from the outside. Yes, I know a couple that's in a situation like this. She blames him for not being where she wants to be at in life. She does, and I know a couple that's dealing with this. Like she's like, oh man, I could be doing this, I could be doing that, whatever like that. He's supposed to be helping me get to this point and get to that point. But meanwhile, he has his own situation too.
Yeah.
But he tries to compromise and help her with her thing as well, but she always puts his thing down.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I get this one wholeheartedly.
Well, I think as when you're in relationships as a man and or a woman, you are supposed to inspire each other to be better.
Yes.
But you don't, that inspiration shouldn't be all your motivation. Like you said, if you are trying to do something to better yourself, it is my job to be your number one cheerleader, to help you in any way. But yeah, you can't look for me to make you a better person.
But but remember also, you're your own person, so you can't put the blame on your mate because you're not at a certain point in your life where you want to be. Because you control your destiny.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I see people doing that, and that's wrong, and that's a problem in the relationship. And I like the line. You blame him for your stagnancy, your lack of success. But the truth is, nothing he can say or do will motivate you.
Yeah, I just think the whole thing kind of contradicts itself to some degree.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think, one, you should expect him to inspire you. But, yeah, should he be your motivation? Should you blame him for your stagnancy? Absolutely not. You know. So, I mean, I kind of agree with some of it, and I disagree with some of it.
No doubt, no doubt. Man, look, I'm loving this show today. I hope those took some notes.
Yeah.
Hope we can all self-evaluate today, you know, based on the topic and everything. Again, we talked about signs. You may be the problem in your relationship and everything. We talked about a lot of different things, from R. Kelly to Oprah to Gayle King, to Queen Latifah, supporting Jussie Smollett, to Jay-Z, which did a great thing in Rock Nation. Got the boy off, the 11-year-old, you know, that didn't want to stand for the flag. We talked about it a lot today. I enjoyed y'all, man. I enjoyed y'all.
Definitely another good day.
Beautiful people, beautiful people.
Another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So, you know, we're going to see y'all tomorrow.
Yes.
Coming back tomorrow, Man Cave Morning Show, BKS1 Radio. Make sure you share this out. If somebody didn't get pieces of the information or pieces of the show, share it out so they can watch the replay again. Just hit the share button, man, and let people know this is where we be. This is where we be on a daily run with the Man Cave Morning Show / afternoon show, BKS1 Radio. Don't forget, from 5 to 6 p.m. is the DJ Jess Show. He goes in with the after work mix.
Yes.
And then after that is Champagne Hour. And that's when the youth gets it in, man, from 7 to 8 p.m. And then after that is the Cypher Show.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to
full lineup.
Yeah, full lineup tonight. Me and Smooth P will be back again tonight for the Cypher Show and everything. You know, we talk that hip-hop flavor, run some old school music or whatever, hip-hop music, take you back and have some real conversation. That show, the Live in the Cypher Show, bridges the gap between the old school and the new school when it comes to this hip-hop and this music game. But we thank y'all for rocking out with us.
Definitely.
And as we always say, remember, this show is never about us.
Never. But it's always about you.
Because you are the next best kept secret. And we love y'all. Ain't in the damn thing y'all can do about it. Word.
See ya.
See y'all tomorrow, man. Hey, come hang out Fridays. Let's act up. This Friday, TGI Fridays, Piscataway, man, it's going down. 1315 Centennial Avenue. 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's the Friday Night Live. It's the happy hour mix with your boy, DJ Storm Norn on 1s and 2s. Shout out to DJ Sassy, DJ Jess, DJ Smooth P, DJ KT. It's the squad, baby. Come out. TGI Fridays. We turn it into the club. All right. 10 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Love y'all. We out.